Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Dork side. I am the Dork atop my DRZ, which is not a 450L, if you may have noticed. Today I'm going to tell you the 5 reasons why I bought a DRZ and not a 450L. That's right everyone, I am the Dork on the road and I want to be your internet riding buddy. And I'm better than your regular riding buddies because I'm available whenever you want and I come with the mute button. So please consider subscribing and don't forget to turn on the notifications so that you know when I post awesome new dual sport and adventure motorcycling content just like this. I am a Japanese motorcycle fanboy, so when it came time to upgrade from my CRF250L, I didn't really consider anything but Japanese options. I wanted something a little bigger, I wanted something dead simple, reliable, and a little bit more horsepower and capability. Narrowing it down to that, there's only a couple options. The WR250R was not enough of an upgrade in my opinion for my CRF, and I test rode one just to be sure. So basically I ended up stuck between two bikes, the DRZ400S and the Honda CRF450L. Before I tell you why I picked the DRZ400 over the CRF450L, let me just throw in a few caveats. One, I am acutely aware that the CRF450L is an objectively better motorcycle. So if you're hearing me talk right now and you're hearing what I'm saying, and what's getting into your brain is the DRZ is better than the CRF450L, that is not true. Okay, it is not a better bike. It is an old design. I'm very aware of that. Old technology, less capable, but still more capable than my 250L. I get it. I understand that it is not as capable or as advanced of a motorcycle. But the other thing you have to remember, this is such a cool tree I'm going to ride under, is that motorcycle choice is highly subjective. So everyone has their opinion. People get very personally invested. They get very upset if you don't pick the bike that they would have picked. So I just want you to know that what I'm talking about in this video is why this was the right bike for me. So hear that, me. I'm not telling you which bike that you should prefer, but I am going to walk you through my reasoning that led me to purchasing this bike instead of the CRF450L. Alright, all that out of the way. Some of you aren't going to hear it. You're going to leave comments anyway that are like, the DRZ is not as good of a bike. I know. It's not. I didn't pick it because I think it's better. It's better for me. Just keep that in mind. And the first reason why I picked the DRZ over the 450L, let's just get the obvious one out of the way right at the beginning. Price. The MSRP on a CRF450L is $10,400. You're going to get $300 to $500 in fees on top of that, so you're going to be lucky to get out the door just under $11,000. Now they're new model, there aren't a lot of used ones out there. You can pick up a leftover 2019, but I made a few calls and checked it for the few dealerships, and the cheapest, at least starting point for negotiations that I was going to be able to get out the door on one of those was $9,800. That is $10,000 for a dual sport motorcycle. That is more than I paid for my Africa Twin. So they're expensive, okay? MSRP on a DRZ400 is $6,800, and you can negotiate. So let's just say I paid less than $7,000 for this new one. Getting a used one would have been a better value, but here in the Pacific Northwest, we are blessed and cursed because dual sports go for way more than their book value. I had a buddy just sell his 2017. I wish I'd known I was buying one when he did, but he listed it for $5,500 and sold it for $6,000. Used dual sports and DRZs in particular go for a lot of money and go quickly. So I did peruse the used market, but ultimately was unable to find what I wanted. Said screw it. It was less than $1,000 more to get a new one, and I went with that. So price is a factor. It's a consideration. If you're trying to decide between those two bikes, you have to think about price, okay? Because a $3,000 minimum price difference is not nothing. That's a 50% increase almost over what you would pay for a brand new DRZ. Now you're getting a lot for that money. I get it. It's a better bike. It's better equipped. It's got better technology. It's brand new engineering. It's a great motorcycle. Nothing against the 450L. Do not take that as me saying it's not a good bike. It just wasn't what I needed. So price was a consideration. Which brings me to reason number 2, which is maintenance intervals. Maintenance intervals are not the be-all, end-all, but the Honda CRF450L has 600-mile oil changes, and yes, that's still only a few times a year probably for me, but it's more the valve check. So the first valve check, I believe, is at 1,800 miles, and they have to be done more frequently. The DRZ, you do your 500-mile oil change, and then I think they're what, like 3,000 miles apart, and the valve check's like 18,000, 20,000 the first time. So these are bulletproof, tried and true. It can take a beating, it can take abuse. It's supposed to be a reliable beater tractor of a dual sport that'll take you wherever you want to go and never let you down. Number 3 also ties into the fact that the CRF450L is so new, but one, aftermarket support. There is some, right? Because it's been out for what, 3 years now, but not like the DRZ that's been around for 20 years. And not only are there a myriad of products available for the DRZ because it's been around for so long, and the bike's never changed, so any model year's accessories fit any model year, which is great. There's also a lot of used stuff kicking around, and along with that, because the bike's been around for so long, the community is extensive and knowledgeable. So you tap into the community at Thumper Talk, you can Google any problem and find out that 2,000 people have had it before you and the solution exists. It's really nice, that community, to be able to tap into. So that was another advantage. This is where I saw that Cougar. I sincerely doubt I'll see another one in the same spot, but it's worth looking. I saw a Cougar down this road right over there last time I was here. It was awesome. Blew my mind. Number 4 reason why I decided, again me, why I decided to go DRZ over the 450L, and this was a big one. And I'm admitting something here, being a little vulnerable, so, you know, go ahead, light me up in the comments, you always do. So I wanted to upgrade because the CRF250L was the perfect bike for the rider I was when I bought it. Timid, inexperienced, and just really needing something that was very forgiving. Now that I'm a little bit more skilled, my instincts, and I've got all my motor skills, everything's all muscle memory, I can handle a little bit more powerful bike because I don't have to think about it. Things are automatic. And when I rode the DRZ, it felt great. It had exactly the amount of power that I wanted, noticeably more than the 250L, but very easy to control, exactly the right amount of extra power that I wanted. I rode the 450L, and I gotta tell you, it scared me a little. I just realized riding it that I would have to think about it all the time, because if I wasn't careful, if I was absent-minded, if I wasn't paying attention, and I'm often not paying full attention because I do stuff like, you know, make videos in the woods, so, you know, I have to set up cameras, have to think about where to take pictures, stuff like that. That's a bike that I felt could get away from me, and frankly, just more bike than I need right now. That is not a motorcycle, at least right now, that I can ever see myself riding to its fullest potential, or even close to it. So I would constantly be riding it at 75–80% of what it could do on my best day. I got on the DRZ and I felt a motorcycle that was above where I am right now, but that I could comfortably grow into. And that mattered to me. It being a little less powerful and a little less capable actually made it more appealing to me because of the rider that I am right now at this time. And that's the other thing that people forget. Your bike choice is not forever. You pick the bike that's best for you right now, but you learn and grow as a rider. When I bought my Versus, it was the perfect bike for me at that time. It became not the perfect bike for me as I grew and changed and learned as a rider. And that leads me to reason 5. The 5th reason why I chose the DRZ400S over a 450L for me personally is it's not forever. Here's the thing. This bike is exactly what I need, my skill level to push me right now, to help me grow. And once I have, because of that crazy dual sport market around here that I just mentioned to you, I'll be able to sell it for a minimal loss. For some reason, I ride this bike for a year or two and decide, you know what, I should have gone with the 450L. I'm ready, I want more power than this thing has. I'll be able to get out of this pretty easily, sell it, and then use that money to put it towards a 450L. I'm out almost nothing because dual sports hold their value insanely well around here. If I do discover, oh crap, you know what, nope, should have got the other one, I'll just sell it and get the other one. And I'm not talking about because I'm made of money, I'm talking about because I'm not gonna lose very much money. A few $100 is a small price to pay to rent a DRZ for a year or two to discover whether or not it was the right bike for me. So what do you guys think? Is there another option I should have considered? Tell me in the comments. I know you have an opinion, and that's good. Let me know if I've made a horrible mistake and if I'm going to regret it. Or tell me how awesome DRZs are, because so far, man, I'm impressed. That is 5 reasons why I bought the DRZ instead of the 450L. I know some of you wanted to know. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming along with me. I love being your internet riding buddy, so thanks for your support. If you disagreed with anything I said, or agreed, but probably disagreed, why don't you do me a favor and hit that like button so other people have the chance to disagree with me too, because likes make the video more visible, because YouTube says, oh, I should share this with other ones. Thank you for that support. And if you want to really support me and the dorky community and help create future dorky motorcycling content, consider becoming a patron like these fine folks. Thanks, patrons. You're the peanut butter to my jelly. And hey, if you want to hang out, talk bikes, make new friends, join the Discord. I'll put a link in the description. Alright, that's enough commercials. So, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you. And as always, please do not forget, it's very important that you don't forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
So fun to ride. DRZ, where have you been all my life? 200 miles, we're about to hit it. 199.9, you watching this? 200! Hey, 200 miles! Awesome. Looking forward to about a billion more.